Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Brittany. Today I want to teach you how I achieve this makeup look. This is very subtle. It's like gold bronzy. This is very simple. Trust me when I say it's simple. There's not a lot of blending here. Honestly, it's just packing on the color. Everything that I use is Drugstore. The eyeshadow palette is from Physicians Formula. This is the Brown Eye Candy Shimmer Strip. So if you guys would like to see how I achieve this makeup look, then go ahead and please keep watching.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with my face today. I'm priming with the Olay Fresh Effects. This is Swirled Mattifier, Redness and Pore Reducing Mattifier Primer. Just patting that into all over my skin. And then I'm using the Maybelline Dream Pure BB. This is a 2% salicylic acid acne treatment. This is in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm just spreading that all over my face with this Real Techniques complexion sponge. There is generic sponges that you can use that you can find at Target, pretty much anywhere. They're a little fatter, but I think they work just as fine. I'll show you a clip of what it looks like, and I'm sorry that it's a little bit dirty, but I do apologize. And I'm sorry for my baby hairs that I didn't pull back. I forgot to put a headband, so sorry in advance. But we're just going to go ahead and put that all over the face and just pat that on top of the eyes and all over the skin. So this is what I was telling you guys about. Okay, next I am showing you guys 4 concealers that you can use. There's the LA Pro Conceal. There is the Maybelline Fit Me, which is really good. The Hard Candy Glamouflage, which is really high coverage, and the NYX HD. So I decided to use the Maybelline Fit Me because it's thin formula. It's light coverage. It's not too super full coverage, but I like the consistency of it. And I'm using my Real Techniques complexion sponge, and again just patting that into the skin and then putting it on my eyelid just to act as a primer for my eyeshadows. You just go ahead with your powder. I'm using the NYX HD finishing powder in the shade Banana, setting that concealer in place and that concealer that I had on my eyelid as well. For the face, because I am oily, I always set my foundation, and this is the BH Studio Pro, and I'm using a Real Techniques powder brush. I do move on to brows with the NYX Microbrow pencil, and I fill it in with the eyebrow kit with the spoolie, brushing it all out, and I set it with the NYX Tinted Mascara in the shade Brunette. Next, with the eyebrow kit, I'm using the eyebrow shade, and it's a powder, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on my crease so it can act as a transition shade. Then I'm going to pick up the eyeshadow palette, and I am using this E.L.F. Crease brush, and I'm taking that like taupey brown shade and just putting that in small circular motions on the outer corner of my eyes. And you'll notice that it's just small circular motions. It doesn't have to be too precise. Just do it however you like your intensity of a outer corner. I move on to this E.L.F. angled brush, and I pause the clip here because I ended up using the top 2 shades and swirling that together, just because when I had that original shade first, it wasn't too gold enough for me, so that's what I'm doing here. I just roll that all together so you'll notice that it's a little bit more golden. I move on to the darkest shade in the palette, and it's a very chocolate brown shade, and again I'm just deepening up that outer corner because I like to have it a little bit darker. So then I moved on to the brow bone, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and just popping that onto my brow bone area. Okay, so I'm picking up this shade from this Real Colors Aventure eyeshadow palette that you can find at Sally's Beauty Supply. This is a bronze shade, and I just wanted it a little bit more brighter onto my eyelid, so that's what I'm doing here to both of my eyes. And we can move on to eyeliner. This is the Loreal Infallible Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner, and just aligning both of your eyelids. Next, we can curl our eyelashes and we can coat our top lashes with our favorite mascara as well as the bottom lashes. Moving on to the face, I'm using my favorite drugstore bronzer. This is a Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder from NYX, and I'm using a E.L.F blending brush. For my blush, I'm using Milani's Coral Cove and just popping that onto my cheeks. As a highlight, I'm using the Physicians Formula Warm Nude, which I didn't think this highlight was going to be so intense, but I really like it, and I am highlighting away. For lips, we're going to use Jordana's Rockin' Rose and just lining that our entire lips, and I topped it off with the Revlon lip gloss in the shade Natural. So I wanted an inner tear duct highlight. I used that same shimmer brick into the tear ducts of my eyes, and that's the end of this makeup tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!